spend some time with the dead.
On demand almost. We'd be like, hey, can you like touch the duck or make it go off? And it would just start lighting up and going crazy.
Why should we be afraid of you?
Hello and welcome to What Goes Bump the Night. I'm your host, Riley Clark, and alongside me as always is
Trevor Jensen.
And today we are here in Lansing, Michigan.
We are at the Other Side Paranormal and Mortuary and Science Museum.
Inside of this museum are many haunted objects, including a human skull,
A haunted mirror.
where people have gotten touched, they've felt sick.
You might know one named Randy's Real Paranormal, a good friend of ours.
Not only that, in this back room, shadow figures have been seen, and many of other paranormal claims from voices and noises that you just can't explain. So, without further ado, let's jump into the history and figure out a little bit more about this place.
Okay, my name is John, and we are inside the Rio Town Marketplace. Within these walls, we have several different businesses, including Record Lounge, bookstore, and of course the Other Side Museum and Voodoo's World of Antiques. The museum has several items that have come to us from paranormal investigators, people that just bring in objects, from their own personal collection or their home, that it's your problem now. So once we get these items in, we just don't, take it in and put it in our museum because somebody said it's haunted. We do a thorough investigation ourselves, and then we also bring in another team after us, and they reinvestigate it to validate the claims that are being made. So that makes a very, very heavy energy within the museum itself. So we'll take a look inside there and show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, we have several items right over here that, again, have come from investigations, dropped off to us, different dolls, different objects that all have different levels of paranormal activity. Everything from full-blown spirit within the object to just other items that just have activity going on with them, and we don't know why it's doing it. We're not really sure if it's haunted necessarily, but it definitely has paranormal activity. A little bit of backstory about this particular item. It was a mirror that was in a person's home near here, just about 30 miles east of here. The gentleman was claiming that he was being assaulted in his bedroom. And the investigation team, a very good one, came in. They had mediums, all their equipment, and they went in to investigate. And throughout their investigation, they realized that this particular mirror that was in this gentleman's bedroom was the cause of the problems. They felt what was ever outside, which they did get activity outside as well, and from the neighbors, they felt that whatever was outside was using that mirror as a portal to gain access to the homeowner. So they actually removed the mirror. The guy wanted it out of his house. And in doing so, they shattered it. They shattered the mirror. There's one surviving piece, and that's what's been behind this particular curtain here. Now, once we got it in, we've had everything from my wife. She was the first one, once it came out of the house, to have experiences with it. And she is a skeptic. As soon as she got in front of the mirror, we were showing the mirror without any backstory to it. She began getting nauseous, pale, and the biggest thing, she said, the pressure on her chest felt like somebody was standing on her chest. So I had to actually bring the mirror away from here, and I stuck it in here and covered it up. So to this day, she won't go near the mirror. As a matter of fact, she's standing out there quite a ways away from it. So from day one, when we had it in the museum, people have been experiencing all those different symptoms I mentioned before. But come this past October, it elevated in its activity quite aggressively, to say the least. People have been touched, hit, felt like somebody's going down their arm, to the point where we've had people run out of here screaming. We actually had a news crew in here on Halloween. They did their morning show from the museum and our lobby. And their broadcaster, their main reporter, she was inside with the mirror doing her reporting. She had a remote camera with her, and she ran out screaming. It was all on video, and so you got to see that whole reaction. So, crazy mirror. So hopefully you guys will have some experiences with that tonight.
This is where we do the majority of our business. And in here, because we do take in so many odd and one-of-a-kind items from antique to even vintage, you never know what's attached to them. One of the experiences that we've had here is I would usually sit behind the counter with my dog, and he would stare up in that corner. Now, this was before this lovely cadaver thing was hanging there. And he would just stare, like at least 15 minutes. And then he would take a break and he'd stare right back at it. And then, you know, other customers coming in and saying what they feel like they're, especially over in this area, there's like, is there something over there that's haunted or, you know, has like energy to it? And again, we don't tell them anything. We let them figure out for themselves if something, you know, is haunted or not. The experience, one of the really fun experiences we had is, and we experienced it together, being a skeptic, as he said, we were expanding the store all the way over here. And so we were here late, and we literally were sitting here just moving stuff, and he walked out, and I'm standing here, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, he's calling me, he's talking to me. So I walk out and I start going for the back room, and he's over here. He's like, where are you going? I said, I thought you were over there, you know, talking to me. And so as we were going throughout the night, and you can verify as well, that we both heard it and it sounded just like him. So it was very, very odd. We did go outside to see if anybody was outside the building. We, you know, walked through, couldn't figure out where it came from.
And it was going on throughout the night. It wasn't just the one time that we heard it. There was like probably 3 more times at least that we heard a clear voice. And at different times, I thought it was right on the other side of this wall. It literally sounded like somebody was over there talking to us. I even ran outside to see if anybody was in our parking lot, in the front of the building. There was nobody out there. Now, other investigations have picked up anything from voices to shadow figures back here. Just this past week, Jenifer had a instance where we were back here working. We're the only ones in the building at the time. We're over here organizing, and she swore, she said somebody walked from that shelving unit over into the construction area over here. She said she clearly saw a shadow or a person walk across there. There was nobody there. We also had another team that did catch a shadow figure there in the ballroom here, shooting this way, and they saw a shadow figure walk across the door. Now, a little bit of history about this building. It's about 100 years old. It originated as a Essex Hudson automobile dealership. So it's got a lot of age to it. It's been several things throughout the years. This particular part of the building, in this ballroom, not a whole lot of activity. They've gotten some sounds, but that could come from a different part of the building because as you can hear the echo in here, so it's hard to tell if it actually came from here. However, right next to it, the other part of the ballroom, these doors here, has gotten a lot of activity. This particular room right here, we've had mediums work in the center of the hall here, where they're doing essentially a seance or EVP work. And the gentleman that was working in here at that time, the medium said he was contacted by a prostitute and a little boy. Odd combination, but because the area that this building is in, back in the 70s and 80s, it was heavy prostitution traffic and drugs. It's since been cleaned up. It's actually a pretty nice neighborhood now. However, he did pick up those particular spirits. Noises, disembodied voices, they've all claimed to hear those as well. Other than that, I think that's the scope of the building. There are some other areas in here that people have had experiences with. We unfortunately don't have access to those areas because those businesses are closed and it's alarmed over there. So we won't have that, unfortunately. But that's all I got. So hopefully you guys can pick something up.
Yep. We'll let the building do the speaking for itself then.
Absolutely.
All right, so we are inside of the museum right now, and we're going to start the investigation. Start off with the old Spirit Talker app.
And then we will slowly work our way into seeing what we catch.
And we're going to throw on the Obulus as well.
See if they talk to each other.
Pro tip, you don't want to hold these and walk around with them because you're making all of the sensors go crazy. So it's best to just leave them in one spot and let them take in the data from the surrounding room.
Yep. Pro tip. Hot takes.
And over here we actually have the human skull as well.
Oh, we can't forget we got camera girl Jenna over here.
Yeah, what up, Jenna?
What up? What up? What up?
My name is Harry.
My name is Harry.
It said Sally as well.
Harry and Sally?
Harry, Sally, and British. Interesting. Oh my god, dude. Human skull, origin, England University.
Really?
I wonder if that...
Why does it say angry like that?
Who's angry?
Smith. Harry Smith? Is that your name?
We're talking to Harry Smith.
Can we get a yes?
Can you say yes in one of those devices?
If you're here with us, can you make like a knock sound on anything? That was her.
Meat blend.
Meat one.
That's not crazy. Whoa.
Why is it going crazy?
I don't know. Should we reset it?
Doctor.
Doctor. It's in front of the mortuary tools.
It is.
Is this what a doctor would use? Can you tell me what any one of those tools or anything on this little table would be? Maybe use one of these devices to say it.
Poltergeist tool.
That's the second time that's come through.
Yeah. I would love to see some poltergeist activity tonight.
And what she's talking about is we had the Spirit Talker app going earlier before we started investigating, and the Spirit Talker app said poltergeist. But this time that was the Obulus that said that.
This is Rhonda.
Could you tell us how many spirits are here with us? A number?
Secret bar.
Secret bar?
Was there a secret bar in this building at one point?
Matthew.
Dude, another name.
How do we get it to confirm for us that those are the people that are here? You know what I mean? Like what?
Scruple.
Scruple? I don't know what that even means.
Sing. Alice.
Alice.
Yeah, I've never heard these many names come through.
Dude, it's so many names right now. I can't even keep track of how many we have.
Reset the Obulus and set it by the skull. Like maybe away from the Spirit Talker. Let's see if it does anything.
I'm gonna set it over by this doll.
Alright, so we moved one of those devices. Can you still talk to us and try to tell us, how many people might be in this room?
What?
What?
Akasha Alignment Lagoon.
Why? It doesn't ever go off this frequently. Can you tell me what's in this box right next to this device? If it says it, I'm gonna poop.
You're gonna poop.
I'm gonna straight up poop.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a S-Box session, and we're gonna put up these cat balls as well.
We're gonna put them on Sarabina right here,
This
right?
doll right here is Sarabina. She is the most notoriously haunted doll here. She's actually a famous haunted doll as well.
As well.
So that cat ball will go off here eventually.
Yep. So let's see if we can't get her name to come through on the S-Box, or hopefully get some responses that correlate. Yeah. 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 Crank that puppy.
If you're here with us, we can hear you through this. Can you please tell us your name through that device?
Sarabina, would you like to speak with us? My name's Riley.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Jenna.
I swear, I just heard a voice say.
Really? I'm trying to make contact with the spirit of Sarabina. Could you please come talk to us?
That was a male voice.
If that was you, can you speak again?
There's a bunch of different voices.
Was that Harry?
Could you touch one of those cat balls that are on your lap, Sarabina?
We'd like to hear your voice.
Could you speak a little louder for us? We can hear you, but we can't understand you. If you don't know what this device is, it's just a radio. You can use the radio waves to speak to us.
Or just speak out loud and we can hear you, I think.
Please don't.
That was long, too, yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
It was please something, for sure. Did we just hear you? Can you speak again? Want to make sure it wasn't radio.
Yes. Stop.
We are now.
Sound like a.
Are we now talking?
There was a female too. Sarabina, was that you? Could you tell us why you like that doll so much? Oh.
Just me?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to talk to just one of us?
Can you move something in this room? Whoa.
Can you knock over a light?
Can you touch that cat ball that's on top of the mirror? If there's a spirit possessing that mirror, can you make that cat ball light up for us? And use whatever energy source you'd like if you need to manifest yourself.
That's not like you just said fuck. Like dark.
Let's try some EVPs.
Alright, Sarabina. I'm gonna turn this off. If this isn't working for you, can you talk to another device that we have?
Okay. So we have grabbed our voice recorders and we're going to try to see if we can capture some EVPs, of course.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, so we'll start by setting it over by Sarabina and see if she'll talk to us. And then we'll pretty much just interview all of the dolls, I guess.
So yeah, we'll go through the room, interview the dolls and the haunted objects that are in here.
I don't know. This is the first time I really ever tried to.
We don't get to investigate haunted objects very often.
Yeah,
so.
Asher Walton House was really the only other time that we were able to.
And there was such a limited amount to investigate it, so. And there was plenty more to investigate.
Yeah, all of the stuff was happening upstairs away from the dolls, so.
Exactly.
This is actually pretty exciting. Sarabina, you've probably seen one of these before. It can't hurt you. It's just to record your voice. You can speak into it and we can hear you. It'll be a red light. If you speak as loud as you possibly can into this device, we'll be able to hear you answer our questions. We hopefully you're willing to communicate with us.
All right, everybody settle.
Sarabina, or your doll sister, if you're here with us, could you tell us why?
Sarabina, that red light that's on that thing that's sitting on your lap, all you have to do is talk to it and you can tell us what you want us to know.
Could you tell us how old you are?
Do you know where you are?
May I have a hug?
If there's any other spirits with us, how many are here with us? That just stopped recording by itself.
Why did it stop recording?
It's designed to play back.
Oh, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it.
We actually ended up debunking the voice recorder stopping because the memory was full. So, this seemingly paranormal event debunked.
Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Alright, everybody settle. Sarabina, or your doll sister, if you're here with us, could you tell us why? Sarabina, that red light that's on that thing that's sitting on your lap, all you have to do is talk to it and you can tell us what you want us to know. Could you tell us how old you are?
Whoa.
Do you know where you
What was
are?
that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was like a weird, like...
Alright, everybody settle.
The thing is, I don't hear the water sounds that distinct in the recordings, so it's not like it's audible shit, even though that's very, like, consistent.
Yeah.
That thing that's sitting on your lap, all you have to do is talk to it and you can tell us what you want us to know.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Is that what it says?
That's a different one.
tell us how old you are? Do you know where you
That
are?
there was a word. There was a word there. I can't make out what it is.
May I have a hug? If there's any other spirits with us,
Why did it just cut right there? That's so weird.
There's definitely whispering.
There was some whispering in it. I definitely heard some whispering.
Tone. It's
Alrighty. Is there any spirits attached to this altar? Maybe someone came and mourned your death here or paid their respects?
There's a device with an antenna sticking on it that you can touch and it'll light up and make noises and we'll know you're standing in front of it or standing here with us. Or there is also a round ball right here that if you touch, it will do one of those and light up. If you could please touch either one of those devices so we know you're here and we can communicate with you. We just want to tell your stories. Maybe get to know how you're feeling and whatnot. There's also other little cat balls in over here with the dolls. If anybody wants to touch any of those.
I don't even know where you put them. So
Here, I'll point them out real quick. There's one here. Please do it. There's one here, and there's one here. All right. I laid it out for you. I pointed out what we would like you to move if you could. We're not going anywhere. Earlier, something was talking about poltergeists. Is there any way that you could move something like you said you would for us?
We'd really appreciate it if you could make one of those cat balls light up for us. We've heard that you do it for a lot of other people. Why not us?
Oh, cat ball! Holy shit! I got it. Oh my god! Holy shit! That's fucking incredible.
Whoa!
Are you serious? No way. Thank you so very, very, very much. I wasn't expecting that.
I was not expecting.
Sarabina, are you with us now that we're out of that room? If you are, can you make that cat ball go off again?
Concentrating. Does it take a lot of concentration to make that cat ball go off?
Or is she telling us to concentrate and give her the energy? You know what I mean? Like concentrate on making it go off. Oh my god! Holy shit! Dude, I got the most goosebumps from saying that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, concentrate on making that go off. Alright, Sarabina, thank you. There's a teddy bear right there with some blocks. If we can make that ball
go off for us?
You've been doing amazing.
That was incredible.
I know you can do it. We really appreciate you making that go off. Is there something we can do for you? If there is, make one of these go off again. And then we'll try to figure out what we can do for you. We can use these cat balls as like yeses. So if that's the answer you want is a yes, make one of these cat balls go off. or the one thing that's on this little pedestal too. That way we can confirm these for you and us. Right?
Interesting.
Who can't you protect us from? Have to do it here.
Is there something bad in that mirror? In your room? In the museum?
Cat
Could you
balls.
make those cat balls go off for us again, like you did moments ago?
Shot.
Give it a shot.
Would you be more comfortable if we left the room and then you could make them go off? Because we can leave the room for a little bit.
Oh, fine.
Let you guys do your thing with them.
If you make one of those cat balls.
Oh! Okay, so we'll leave the room and leave you with these toys to play with, okay? We'll even leave a few more things out here for you. 100 years. That's incredible. All right, Servina. Please, thank you. Love you. Mwah.
Sick people.
All right, ready? Go.
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Hello?
We can't go past that red beam, but what the fuck was that?
That was over here. Was that you?
No. Can you make that noise again? We heard that thump.
I heard that.
Can you finish this? I heard it again, yeah. Can you make the loudest knock you can possibly make?
What? That was right up there.
What was that?
That was right
Thank
up
you.
there. Thank you.
The lady screams at night.
Whoa.
What's the lady's name?
Mm-hmm.
If you want.
That's crazy how long that was.
The lady screams at night. Is the lady inside of the mirror or have anything to do with the mirror?
We were being told that we should be afraid earlier. Should we be afraid of what is wrong with that mirror? I've heard that there is a non-human entity that is attached to it. If it's true, can you make any of these devices go off?
Ralph.
What?
Is that entity's name Ralph?
Maybe that's the entity in the mirror.
Yeah,
Ralph.
Ralph the Ray. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna finish that.
I know you're going
You
there.
will get
and
us
that's no.
canceled.
I'm sorry. I took that
It's
too
bad
far.
enough that we have to say molest. Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I took it too far.
And that'll have to be beeped out as well. What was that?
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Was that you, Ralph?
Can you do that again?
Benjamin.
So many names. Are there a lot of spirits here? Kind of thinking a lot of spirits are here. Is there maybe a portal?
Maybe more than one.
There is another mirror. There's another mirror in there.
There is. I mean, honestly, I think there's a lot of like different artifacts in here that could
Yeah.
potentially be.
Ooh.
Is it the artifacts that are in here?
Does that open up the portal? Vibrate 1 time for yes, 2 times for no.
Oh, they will scratch.
They will scratch.
Are you trying to protect us from something? Look at the EM detector. It was just like paused for a second.
Oh, it like stop?
Like the little thing that goes up and down. What actually is that?
It stops when words are coming through. Yep.
Thank you for visiting.
We appreciate you coming and communicating with us. We just want to keep the dialogue going. That's awesome. Are we speaking to somebody that we've spoken to all night, or is this a new spirit? And is that how you like to be addressed? Maybe it's still Oliver.
It just said Benjamin.
Oh, and it did just say Benjamin. It's true.
Okay, it's definitely got to be Benjamin.
Are we talking to Benjamin?
Universe.
We are in the same universe, if that's what you're asking us.
Just, you can see us. We can't see you.
We can't see you. So if you would like us to see you, you could touch that duck or one of those balls out there, Benjamin.
Or flip over that metal cart.
Or knock down the rook. The black thing. Black and red thing.
Equality.
Up.
Quality is good.
Quality is good.
I hate to say it, but there still is no such thing as complete equality. It's true. I'm not being...
It's very true.
It's true.
Hopefully one day we can get there.
I'm not being facetious. Alright, Benjamin. Can you tell me how old you were? Or if you know where you are? Or what you are? If you know what you are, tell me through this device on the floor that's right in front of my foot. Tell me exactly what you think you are.
Evil here.
So are you in between good and evil?
Yeah, which one are you? So you're neutral.
Is Sarah Bina the mediator here?
Is Sarah Bina the woman that screams?
Oh, that's a great question.
Swear to God, if I hear a lady scream, I'm gonna go wait for you guys in the car.
That's fine. Me and Riley will live here.
Let's try EVP.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea because listen,
It's really quiet. In here.
I was just thinking, like, there's a little echo coming from that room,
Okay.
so we'll get that playback from there.
All right. So this device, if you're not familiar with it, Benjamin, Oliver, or if you're Sarah Bina, if you're over here now, could you please talk to us through this device? You just have to talk into the red light.
Burden.
Yeah, I heard splash, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin, if that's you, you're not a burden. If anything, we really appreciate you talking to us and taking time out of your busy schedule. Are you happy?
Is that no? Are you not happy?
Remember I said once for yes, 2 for no.
Can you tell us if you can feel emotion?
Are you being held here against your will?
Don't trust the bad ones.
But who are the bad ones?
All right, let's play this back before it's too long.
Okay, also time out. I asked, are you being trapped here against your will? Don't trust the bad ones. That's fucking weird. That's really weird.
Acid splash, yeah. Benjamin, if that's you, you're not a burden.
Godfrey.
If anything, we really appreciate you talking to us and taking time out of your busy schedule. Are you happy?
It answered again.
Is that no? Are you not happy?
Answered correctly again.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said once for yes, two for no.
Yeah. It said yeah again.
Can you tell us if you can feel emotion?
Doesn't want to answer that. Can you not answer that question for us? Okay. All right. Let's see if
let's
Don't trust the bad ones.
it's crazy. Shit's happening, and it's re-answering its own questions again.
Oh, oh, that was the end of it. You want to try another one? Another round of questioning?
We're not nasty.
Oh,
What?
we.
So, sir, seriously, this is really, really odd. We don't normally get this, but like all night it's been saying there's good and bad entities here, basically. And then it's like
Contradicting
of them,
itself.
Yeah, some of them are like literally saying like we're bad, and then other ones are saying
We're
no,
not-
we're not
no,
nasty,
no,
we're
we're
not
not."
bad. And I legitimately think we're talking to multiple spirits,
Dude,
Like,
and think about how many names we've gotten, especially when we're by that
at least
casket.
a solid 15 unique older names, at least. And like he said, it was a rental casket at one point.
Are there more than 15 spirits here?
Or can you just throw out a number? Are we ballparking here? Like how many spirits you think are here? I'll take a number, any number. Yep.
Yes.
So if it is above 15,
I'm thinking 15 because we kept the
Mhm.
question constant. So
higher than 20?
Mildred. She's back.
Again?
She came back.
You know what's even more fucked up?
I got
though?
goosebumps.
me
That-
too.
hold on,
I just
whose
got the
phone is it?
craziest
Wait,
chills.
time out.
That's my phone.
So
That's my
Jenna's
phone.
your phone,
Look at this.
and now my phone because mine was the first one.
I got goosebumps.
The witch is here.
That's what it said last time. It said like the same type of thing.
That was an honest to goodness.
Yeah.
I could have said no, it was before Mildred. And said the witch is here, and I said
That was
which
probably
one?
Mildred telling us that the witch was there.
Everything we have, if you touch, it'll
The
light
witch
up.
is here.
My name is Mildred.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
But what is the witch? What does this mean? Mildred!
Who is?
Mildred, are you here with us? If it's really you that's here with us now, and you, another portal. What if this is another portal, dude, and Mildred keeps coming through them because we keep going to them?
Is Mildred your guys' protector?
Or I made this distinction in the last live that we could potentially have given her like that safe haven, so she's following us around to get away from the bad stuff. And when we go investigate, we're promoting our energies back into that universe or into the universe, and she comes back to us. Which that is again twice in a row on investigations in a span of what is that now? Like
couple months,
couple
but
months, yeah. Like that's people want to say that that's just a phone app and it's just doing this and that. We didn't bring up Mildred once tonight.
and we randomly came
Not
across this freaking grave, Mildred. We didn't know it was there.
Yeah,
We had no idea.
nobody in this building has said the word Mildred.
And we
That's
haven't
not
even
it
talked
picking it up.
about witchcraft. We have not talked
The
about.
Indian burial ground?
We haven't talked about that. We haven't talked about anything spiritual at
No,
all tonight.
Not really. That's weird, dude. That's weird. I the first time this happened at Tattoo Shop, I was skeptical.
Paranormal.
Paranormal.
Oh my gosh.
Is it this building? Is this building like a vortex of energy that's helping you guys communicate? This is wild. It gets started off on kind of a slow note, and then it's ramped up significantly.
And what's odd is that at the tattoo shop, it came over. So I think it was the Samsung phone,
phones.
I have that here,
and
but
you guys have used it when you went to the Indian burial ground. I wasn't with you guys. I didn't go. So
Your phone
how is
shouldn't.
my phone picking up her name?
Unless there's a legitimate reason why we're getting Mildred on that.
Mildred, are you still
It
here
is a
with us?
Die on the hill. Spotted ghost.
Vibrate
Fucking
1
legend.
time for yes, 2 for no.
The children play.
And there's children in the
Wow.
other
that's
room.
the theme at Indian burial ground.
That vibrated against it, yes. Okay,
So Mildred is here with us.
Yeah, Mildred, if you're here, there is a...
That's
there's
a longer yes.
Yeah, there's a duck right there behind that device.
You
that
may remember it.
vibrates. We tried to get you to touch it last time, and I don't think you were able to, but if you could try to again today, and if you can get it to go off, I will be forever in your debt. And I think we will make a return to the cemetery, and we will leave you some gifts, you know, for your birthday that we didn't get to like celebrate with you, and we'll come and hang out.
Honestly, if you make anything go off, like the cat balls, the duck, anything.
Yeah, nothing too specific.
We'll come.
But realistically, not the same ones you've been using, but one of the other ones would be really, really nice.
Well, tonight has been finished up with, I would say, some very, very spooky happenings.
Bangers, some might say, because of all the weird noise.
The EVPs,
The REM pod
spirit box
hits.
sessions, the amount of names that we captured on the Spirit Talker tonight is
We're just gonna call
crazy.
that Mount Everest of names. I've never seen that before, so that was odd. And you know what else is odd? The Other Side Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum. Don't forget to come down to Lansing, Michigan to also check out the Voodoo's Parlor of Magical Curiosity.
We definitely want to thank John and Jenifer for allowing us to come out tonight and investigate and hang out with us throughout the night, and have them even being like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
the book. This is crazy. I love it. This place is seriously amazing. You know, I will recommend it. It's on one of the top tier investigations that we've done, just from the odd amount of stuff we've caught, for sure. So you
Most
guys saw it
definitely.
yourselves.
It's definitely a haunted. I don't know how haunted the building is, but there's definitely some spirits
The objects.
that are attached to the objects inside of this building, I would say. And if you liked this video and want to continue to see more content like it,
bell.
ring the bell, click the subscribe button right there.
Click. For
And
sure.
with that being said, folks, remember, keep your ears and eyes open for where it really goes.
Ball in the night.